Okay, we're live. We're here at Artisan. I came back
We're
because he
back.
can't get rid of me.
I know, right? You're
No,
here all the
because
time.
he says, well, we got some really cool knives coming in, but they're not here yet. So I came back to take a look at them. What do we got,
All right,
Ross?
let's go down here. So, we just had a shipment arrive a little bit late, just by a day, and you just happened to come by at the wrong time and you missed them. So,
Yeah,
thank you for
yeah.
coming back. We're happy to see you again. Let's roll through these 4 knives really quick.
Okay.
So, why don't we start on the CGRB side?
Okay.
Got my boy Dylan Mallory, always coming out with good designs. No name on this one yet, but I love how sleek this is. This is our first time we've done a G10 inlay in aluminum. So this
Wow.
is going to keep it at that CGRB price point, but you get that premium look to it. Love the blade. I love the feel in hand. Here, let's pass this one over to you.
Well, you know, he always makes such nice stuff.
It's
He does
elegant.
some great designs because they're slender, they're light, the lines are good. There's just a lot about them
It's all
that
that-
I like.
Dylan's-
Good old, I like Dylan too. He's a great, great
Great.
guy.
Couldn't come this time, but we'll see him in another show sometime soon. But I am really happy with this guy. It's kind of like the counterpart to the Thai one that you saw the other day. I think it's kind of like a thinner version of it in a way. There are some definite differences to the two of them, but I'm really happy with this turned out, and I love how he did like that. That inlay looks so slick, like that. If no one knew, that looks like a much higher end.
Oh well, yeah, it does. It
Like
does.
just the way that sits in there, that color, that nice like smooth transition, and just the way this feels. And of course, like the liners are nice and like cozily tucked in there. You even did a slightly different clip on this one due to Dylan's specs. I'm stoked with this. I'm really happy, and also just in hand, it is comfy. This is kind of giving me steak knife vibes, but in just like the most classy way possible. So
Yeah.
I got to bug him about a name, but I'm happy with this one.
Yes, I understand.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I see why.
So now we got 2 of the same knife with different blade shapes.
Different blade shapes.
So if any
Okay.
of you are familiar with Ray Laconico's most recent custom piece,
No, I'm not.
so he did the Castrol, I think, a few months ago. So I had to go over there, I meet with him in person, beg and plead if we can do the Castrol at the CGRB. And Ray's like, okay, sure, yeah.
Oh well, that was a tough fight.
I know, I had to buy him lunch. But I got 2 versions here. So this one here with the flat ground blade, full flat, nice kind of more hunter. I think we might be taking this down a little bit, taking some of the belly off, but almost like a Hunter, Skinner, EDC-ish. You know, it's a full flat drop point. But the original Castrol was had a blade at about 3.15. This one's going at a 3.5, and it's a very different beast. This is not a small knife anymore. Pop that one.
Oh,
in
it's
your
a
hand.
full sizer then,
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's a lot of blade on there, but it really has those like Laconico ergos on it. Feels really nice in hand, comfortable, kind of round, very kind of natural shapes.
Yeah. Yeah, it is nice. Well, I like his design stuff anyhow.
Ray stuff.
I mean,
Ray-
yeah.
Ray has drawn things on a napkin that have worked out just perfectly. But to contrast that one, we wanted to ask him to see if he can do another design, just another blade shape to see about making the Castrol a bit more unique from his customs.
I
So,
like this blade shape.
I do, but I got a feeling you're gonna like this other one a bit more.
Here we go.
So this one is, the best I can describe it's a Harpoon warning, and I do think it kind of flows with the lines of this knife a little better. Personally, I am really happy with this one because it does take the Castrol design, makes it a bit more, I don't know, it's a bigger knife now, that will be upsized, and I think this fits a bigger knife profile a bit better. And at this point in time, we've had kind of a mixed response. People like both of them. Everyone wants to, they want the drop point with the flat grind, or they want the worn clip, or they want it a little bit different. But so far, it's almost 50-50. People love
Are you going
both
to choose one or the other or do both?
We might do both.
Oh.
We might do one. We'll see what Ray says.
Okay.
But see how that kind of flows a little bit more, like there's a bit more dynamics to it. It's got a bit more movement going on than the drop point.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
And yeah, it should be a good user for slicing, cutting, doing things like that. Also,
Solid
what is
user.
this? Is this the AR RPM?
Yep.
Okay.
RPM 9.
So yeah, it's good corrosion resistance and stuff.
Solid user. I think
Yeah.
it turns a gentleman's knife into a larger, more overall functional E EDC.
And for a 3.5-inch blade, that's a full size knife, but it feels like nice and slender and lightweight, easy to function with. Nice little
and comfy.
whoop. Didn't get it. Oh, now we did.
There we go.
I tried to get the blade to kiss me. No, here we go.
gotta
We're
do
good.
A little bit more cutting out in that area where the lock bar is. Just a little
Ah,
bit.
this is-
On the G10.
Okay, you can get right up on it and all that.
It's comfy though. I mean, again, Ray's stuff is always good. I really can't argue with anything he does.
I get you.
So those are both the Castrol. Just two different versions. We'll see which one wins out first.
Okay.
All right. Here's one of the ones I think has been pretty much since we saw you last the winner of this year's show.
Yeah, I mean, I visually, I just like went to it
man.
when I saw
This
it on the
is
table.
amazing. So this is the Beast with two E's. The Beast, designed by Dustin Rhodes. Dustin did the Wizard for us. He
Oh
did
my
the
God.
Nanner. He did the Nanner.
He
you saw
did.
yesterday.
Did
Yep.
he did? Okay. Yeah.
The Nanner.
Yep,
And
he
this
did the
thing is
Nanner.
just absolutely gorgeous. Like, look at the honeycomb pattern there. The B stripe. We did his clip insert. That's more like a diamond shape. But just look at the ratios of this blade. Like, let me close this up. This is just. It looks small, but here, just play with it for a sec. This thing is got so much blade there. Just so much, and so light. Like, it feels like nothing. Look at that. That's a 3.5-inch blade.
Wow, this is really light.
Yeah.
That's really light.
I'm kind of hoping we'll entertain the idea of making this a little bigger, just like a 1/4 inch all round. Because it doesn't feel like a beast. It feels more like an elegant knife.
You're right.
As
No,
someone mentioned, it's more
it
tech.
doesn't really fit the beast thing.
But it still has.
Hey, how
just
you
a
doing,
massive blade.
Emily? Long time no see. Oh yeah, this is
That's
nice.
so
Yeah,
nice.
I love it. I love the millwork on the handle and everything, and then that little inlay in the back.
The amount of detail in this is wild. I'm really happy we were able to come forward and get something like this done because it really is just a spectacular piece. Just the amount of technology and the amount of finishing that went into this is amazing. I'm so happy with this, and I really hope we can get this guy out soon. So that is the Beast, designed by Dustin Rhodes.
Okay.
And there we go. Those are the 4 you missed last time. Really happy you came back to check them all out because we're really happy with all these models, and we're just so stoked to have them out at SHOT Show. Hopefully we'll be seeing these soon in production, and and the SHOT Show day 4. Thanks for coming back.
You're welcome. And I hope to see you in Atlanta.
Oh, we'll be there.